A big W at Anfield, no less. Come on, people. Let's go. Let's fucking go, man. I can't believe it. I actually genuinely can't believe it. The one time that I've gone into a game at Anfield to play them, thinking we've got no chance. I've wrote it off before the game. Like, I'd already accepted it. I'd accepted having the bullet put in my head and finally being put out my misery. And then we go and do that. What we doing, man? Come on, Ron. Listen, I'm not going too crazy saying that we're going to win the league and shit like that, man. But we've won like 3 games at Anfield in like 60 years, bro. Like, we're allowed to celebrate that, man. It never fucking happens. Come on. At least have a little bit of positivity, bro. Come on. Where do you start? Fuck me. I thought we was done. When I seen that free kick go in, I was done. I tried going into the game with no expectations this time. I told myself, don't get sucked into it. Don't get carried away. Don't get on the belief train. Because that's when you end up getting your feelings hurt. And it worked, man. It took the jinx away. I'm fucking buzzing. Genuinely. And to see the players playing with cojones for the last 10 minutes, man. Big pairs of balls. Finally, that's all I've wanted. That's all I've wanted for the players to show me some fight. And that's what we got for those last 10 minutes, man. And I know it wasn't the perfect performance. I'm not getting too carried away with it, thinking that we're going to go and win the league and shit like that now. But, my God, I just didn't think we had it in us, especially to be a goal down as well at Anfield. We usually flake. We usually go hiding. And we did the exact opposite, man. Crazy. Yes. Fucking hell, man. And if you've watched this City team for the last 20, 30 years, like I have, and every single time we go to that ground and the amount of hurt that we've gone through at that fucking ground, just going there every time, that's why I'm so buzzing, man. And nothing can take that away from me, Ron. I'm sorry, mate. No chance. I'm not doing it. Because it's nothing about who's better and worse. Because the best team in our history, 100 points, treble winners, formidables, and we've still never gone there and won. Do you know what I'm saying? So let us have the moment, man. Let us have the moment, and we'll try and kick on from here, yeah? Because, I don't know. If there's ever a fixture to kind of kickstart your season, Anfield away, people, the place where we thought we could never win. You never know, man. Crazier things can happen. Listen, if we're capable of winning at Anfield after being 1 goal down with 10 minutes to go, then I believe anything can happen at this point. Don't get me wrong. You could see me crashing out in midweek again if we end up slipping up at the next fucking hurdle. But for now, I'm going to enjoy it. And I'm going to celebrate it, man. Because too many times do I come on here shouting and screaming and being negative and calling the players out for being shitbags and not having the minerals to get through these big games. And for once, we've done it. For once, we've showed fight. For once, we've showed balls. So, fair play, man. You've got to give it to them. And look at the fans in the away end, man, like Elliot's just said. Absolute fucking limbs, mate, when Haaland ran over to there. Absolute limbs. This is what I mean, Nathaniel, mate. Second time in your lifetime, bro. Like, people don't even remember. I think it was like We won one in lockdown, didn't we? So the fans obviously didn't see that. And then the last one was like back in the Anelka days and shit, I think. So I was only a little boy then as well. I was like 9. Do you know what I mean? Waiting over 20 years to be able to celebrate that properly. So why would we not? Do you know what I'm saying? Why would we not? Right, people, thank you for joining. Go and check that subscriber count, yeah, before we carry on, because it's about 20 away from 2K. If we need to get to that by the end of Sunday, man. I've been saying it from like last weekend. That was so close. So hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and then we'll crack on. You know what to do, like, hype, the usual shit. I will be joining LB on the panel show, I think. Listen, people are coming up to me already going, you need to apologise, Jay, and stuff like that. I ain't apologising for shit. What for? Do people think I need to apologise? Because I still don't think the performance was that great. The last 10 minutes we showed fight, yeah, but on the whole, I still don't think the performance was fantastic. I'm not apologising yet until I see like a sustained run of form and turning up. Then maybe we'll think about it. But yeah, the first 80 minutes weren't fantastic today. Let's not forget about that. And then obviously we've done the business when it really matters, which you've got to give credit for. Yo, what's everyone arguing for, man? We've just beat Liverpool away. Lighten up, people. Come on. Jesus Christ. Right. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about some of these players, yeah, that need more respect. That badly need more respect. Because I've seen some disgraceful takes by some of our fan base the last couple of weeks. And they need to be called out, man. I'm going to start with Mark Gahey. Yeah. Some Man City fans were questioning the decision to bring this guy into the club, Pulpe being one of them. He was trying to call me out on Twitter before as well. I see you, if you're in the chat, trying to call me out on Twitter for Haaland. Yeah, this guy said Gahey wasn't worth the wages to bring him into the club, whilst we had Max Elaine at centre-back. Are you mad? Come on, man. That's like a 10-year prison sentence, that opinion. I swear on my life, that is a disgrace for anyone who questioned bringing him into the club. What a player. Absolute Rolls Royce of a centre-back. Both feet, calm, collected on the ball. Beautiful passing through the lines. Body on the line, block after block after block. The guy is fucking quality. Quality. And people were talking about, will he get into the starting 11 when everyone's fit? You're damn fucking right he will. You're damn fucking right he will. This guy's putting up performances now where he could potentially be numero uno to start in this Manchester City team moving forward. And people were questioning whether he was good enough, whether he was worth the money and the wages. Come off it, you mental cases. Park House is calling. Pulpit. I will ring them and send you there myself, mate, if you don't think Mark Gahey's good enough for this football team. He is unbelievable. And it's not just a case of he's just unbelievable now that he's at City playing in a good team. He's been unbelievable at Palace for years. Captaining them to the first trophy ever. Unbelievable for England in major tournaments. Like, this ain't new to me. This ain't new. He's always been that guy. He's just needed more of a platform to be able to show it off. But if you actually watch football and understand it and have seen him play before, then you know that he's him. Big up Mark Gay, man. Another follower of Jesus Christ. Him and Doku, baptized OGs. Semenyo as well. Shout out to the Holy Trinity right there. Come in, change the team, man. Fair fucking play to him. Cousin of as well, got to give a shout out to. Body on the line, took that. I mean, it was offside, but still did not hesitate one bit to put his body on the line to block that ball. I fucking love that guy, man. He's one of those players that will fucking die for this shirt. What a player. Mateus Nunes, my fucking baller. My fucking baller. Even when he doesn't have like the most amazing game, like he was still good. He did his job. Gets up the pitch like that and wins us a penalty that late in the game. My fucking baller, Nunes. Come on. Yes. What a guy. What a fucking guy. Nunes was unbelievable, man. And to get up there and make a clutch play like that, making Alisson come out and make the fine in the last minute. I fucking love him, man. Still my player of the season so far. I don't care what anybody says. I thought Aït-Nouri was very good, especially in the first half, getting up and down that wing. He cut Szoboszlai quite a few times. Got us out of some tricky positions with his quick feet. A lot faster than I thought he was originally. You know, he's got some speed on him. He's got some legs, as our Ryan Aït-Nouri, man. Rodri and Nico Riley are probably put in a similar boat. Got themselves about a bit. Did a solid enough job. I do question Rodri's speed nowadays, man. A couple of times he does just get run past a little bit too easily, or he doesn't react. But again, he is still just getting back up to match fitness. I know he's been back for ages now, but I'm just calling this season like Rodri's first season under Pep Guardiola, when everyone knew him as Plodra and he was quite a slow starter. I'm gonna Ron, give me chance, mate. I've not got to Semenyo yet. I just put him in the baptized group, the Holy Trinity, because he's a Christian, bro. I'm not talking about his performance yet. You're hating tonight, brother. Come on, stay on side. Come on. And then the main man himself, Bernardo Silva, my captain. What a performance. This is a guy that's been slated by the fan base as well for years. For years. For all of last season. And then people carried that opinion across to this season as well. He became a scapegoat of the football team. That guy, for the last month, has carried us on his shoulders. Single-handedly, man. He has been unbelievable. Bro, I thought he was immense today. All over the pitch, trying to win the ball back. He's getting into forward areas, making lovely passes. The pass to Haaland in the first few minutes, which he should have scored. He passed the ball to Nunes when he won the penalty. He took his goal beautifully well. The little movement to jink off the back of the centre-backs. How can you have anything negative to say about that performance today, man? Fucking big up Bernardo Silva. Yeah, one of the most underrated players in Premier League history, in my opinion. Never talked about when we're talking about all-time great midfielders in the PL. And even for City, man, he is right fucking up there, I'm telling you. Someone who can play centre mid, number 6, number 8, number 10, right wing he played for years as well. I've seen him play at left back against Arsenal. The guy is a joke. And what a captain as well, man. What a captain. Leads by example, dies and bleeds for the shirt. One of the only ones to call out the bullshit last year as well. Not blaming Southampton for doing low blocks like a few of our other captains was. Would say it's not fucking good enough. Would say we're playing like children. He's got standards. He upholds the standards within that fucking dressing room. I fucking love the guy, man. And we're getting close to fucking statue chat, you know. I'm telling you. What if he stays like another year and we end up hunting down another PL or a Champions League? Do we start whispering about a statue or what? I know we're not there yet, but I mean, he's already got the most caps for us in the modern era. I'm not fully against it, man. Not yet, before you start crashing out. But if he stays another year or two, you never know, man. You never know, especially if he captains us to something big. But yeah, big up to Bernardo Silva, man. To the front line, I thought Marmoush and Semenyo were both pretty average, to be honest with you. Semenyo's a weird one, man, because I thought he was fucking amazing the other day. Then he was shit the game before that. Then he was amazing. He like has a top performance, then drops a stinker in the next one, and then has a top performance again, and then drops another stinker in the next one. I'm a bit stuck with him, man, because he's similar to Haaland, in my opinion, in which if he's not scoring, then he can be a bit of a passenger sometimes. Do you know what I'm saying? He's not the best dribbler. He's not the best technically. He's not got the best first touch. But he's a finisher when he gets his chances. And he didn't really have any today, did he? So same boat as Haaland for me. If he's not scoring, he's not putting away his chances, then he can be pretty useless. And I think that's what he was today. I'm sorry, Antoine. We got the win, but I did think he was pretty stinking today. Marmoush as well. I thought he was lively the first 20, 30 minutes. I thought he was giving Konate the run around, having a pretty good battle with him. Fouls coming from either side. But he did die off a little bit sloppy in possession as well. So those two were probably my underperformers of the game. But come on, we won, innit? We won. If I'm being super critical, those would be the guys that need to fix up, I think. Erling Haaland. Here we go. This is what you've all been waiting for. Erling Haaland. What do we do with you, eh? Where do we go with this one tonight? Listen. First and foremost, right? I thought we were missing that penalty. After seeing what happened in the FA Cup final, after us missing another one against Liverpool early this year, and the form that he's been in recently, for him to step up in that moment and bury that penalty as confidently as he did, I can only give the guy respect, man. That takes big balls. Big balls, man. Especially with our record at Anfield. Knowing that the fans have had to endure the last 25 years. Fair fucking play to him, man. Big balls. Because we've been there before. We've seen them missed in these big moments in the past. And that's cost us this win that we've not had for so long. So fair fucking play to him, man. Got the flick on for the goal as well. Which I was a little bit surprised at, because for the majority of the game before that, I thought Van Dijk was fucking bossing him in the air. And he was having the better of him in the physical duels as well. For me personally, I still don't think Haaland was great all round for 80 minutes. He's got to do more bullying Van Dijk. He's got to take that chance when Bernardo Silva put him through. But the one thing that I do ask of him is when we need him to step up, he does. And he did today. So no fucking questions about it. Yeah. I'm not going to glaze the performance too much. because I still don't think it was great. But when we needed him, he stepped up and showed big balls. So fair play, Erling Haaland, man. Fair play. Still, I'm not getting carried away, though, and apologising and saying this is over now. He's proved me wrong and all this bullshit. There's still a lot of games to go, and there's still a lot more I expect from him. Because if I was being super critical, he could have deaded the crowd in the first 5 minutes by scoring that chance. Innit? And I mean, he's still not. It was still a penalty that he scored. Let's not forget. But yeah, it wasn't a case of the FA Cup final where he's shirking the responsibility and passing it on to someone else. He fucking took it and hit it with vim as well. Conviction. That's what we needed, man. So fair play, Erling. You've gained my trust for one extra game. Let's see how we get on next time. Donnarumma as well. I've not quite touched on him just yet. Listen, the save to keep us in it at the end was absolutely world class, man. I thought that was destined for the top bins. Listen, we only concede fucking screamers. We only concede screamers all the time. A fucking scorpion kick from Dominic Solanke the other week. That Szoboszlai free kick tonight. And then as soon as McAllister hit that, I just thought, this is destined for the top bins, man. I've seen Andros Townsend do it. I've seen that fucking left-back from Bournemouth do it when they first got promoted a few years ago. Like, everyone just scores screamers against us all the time, and it does my head in. So to be able to see a keeper pluck that from the top bins, clutch moment like that when the game's on the line, fair fucking play to him, man. Fair play to him. I did have questions about the free kick. Okay? I did have questions about the free kick. Oh, Pulpy's here. Is this the real Pulpy? Is Pulpy 01047 the real Pulpy, or is it an imposter? Yo, Ron, chill out, bro. Look, I need to put you on timeout for a bit, man. Stop spamming the chat. Yes, big up, Pulpy. Is it you? What are you saying about Gay, man? What was you saying about Gay? You said he's not worth the money, bro. You said that you don't think he's good enough for Man City. I ain't apologising to no one, mate. Listen, if anyone needs to apologise, it's you. Because if it was up to you, my friend Pulpy, we'd have been going forward with Max Elaine and Ake at centre-back still. You were telling me not to be playing FIFA and not to be putting guys like this on big wages, bro. He's come in and he's our best fucking centre-back. I want an apology from you, mate. You question whether he's worth the salary, whether he's good enough to put him on that money. That's what you said. No denying it. Hey, come on now. I'm not lying. What did you say then, Pulpy? What did you say then? I need to know. We was all there on the panel show, man, when we was talking about it. Saying he's done it for Palace and stuff like this. I'm not deflecting from the Haaland agenda, yeah? He scored the penalty. He showed big balls to take it. But if you pretend that he's just dropped a 10-10 performance and I need to apologise, then you're off your head, mate. You're off your head. What do you mean the Haaland agenda aged like melt? Like, he still didn't have a good game. But he did what I want him to when he gets there. If he gets an opportunity to dead the game, then he needs to take it, and he did today. But the performance still wasn't good. Let's not glaze the overall performance, because Van Dijk had him in his back pocket for 80 minutes of that game. And if you deny it, then you're just lying to yourself. Now, my argument is that you're asking me for an apology for Haaland when your take about Gay is 10 times worse. 10 times worse. Exactly. I said I didn't think paying him starter wages for what I thought would be third, fourth choice was right. This is exactly what I'm saying. How am I lying then? That's exactly what I've just said. So you didn't think he was worth the salary that we was putting him on. That's exactly what I've just said, but you said I was lying. And I told you he's a world-class centre-back. I told you all his accomplishments, carrying Palace to that FA Cup title, looking amazing in international tournaments for England. The guy's him, man. You just didn't believe. You didn't believe. So is that worth an apology, Pulper? I'm happy to admit he's been min. Is that an apology, people? Do you think that's an apology or nah? Is that an apology? I think we should. I think I should demand the word sorry. Come on, Pulper. Just say it, man. I never said that you said he was crap. Ever. That's a lie. I said you said that he wasn't worth the salary. Never said crap. Ever. Right. I was talking about Donnarumma then, wasn't I? Right. I did have an issue with this free kick, yeah. I don't know whether you'll disagree with me or agree with me. I did say on Twitter at the time that I think that's scandalous to concede that from there. Like, don't get me wrong, it's a great strike. But considering you've not built a proper wall, okay, then that's practically a penalty from 30 yards. Right? I personally don't think you should be getting beat by a penalty from 30 yards without moving. Like, you know he's going to go one way or the other. As soon as the ball leaves his feet, you've got to actually start moving towards that side of the net. Do you know what I'm saying? I might be being a little bit harsh. But yeah, the wall was part of the issue. I do agree. But if it's a penalty from 30 yards, mate, I expect you to at least try and fucking move to it. But he made up for it by making that fucking mint save in the clutch hour. So it probably is harsh, Mika. Sorry, it probably is harsh. But I'm just talking about the whole game in general. Those were my initial thoughts when I first saw the goal and when I first saw the replay. I just thought, without a wall, you've just got a direct view of the ball. You know he can either go one way or the other. It's practically a penalty, bro. Should you be getting beat by a penalty from 30 yards if you're like the best keeper in the world? I don't think so. But it might be overly harsh. It did move away from him, but we've seen how Szoboszlai strikes a ball all year, man. You can't tell me that these guys don't watch film with the coaches and the backroom staff before a game. Like, everyone knows that that's how he strikes a ball. So I'm only being harsh because I know how good Donnarumma is and how good of a shot stopper he is. And I know that he holds himself to higher standards as well. I don't think he'll be happy with getting beat from that far out. So, yeah. But it doesn't matter anyway. Because like I said, he redeemed himself. And we got the fucking win, people. That's all that matters. Now, one thing that I want to touch on before the panel show is that decision in the last minute of the game to disallow that Cherky goal, right? I've spoke on here time and time and time again why I feel like our sport is getting ran into the ground by these incompetent fucking referees, man. I've spoken about the reasons why going to football matches isn't as much of an enjoyable experience anymore. And one of the main reasons why that is because of this VAR nonsense and the fact that we've put in the power in the hands of these absolute fucking gimps that call themselves referees that clearly have never kicked a ball in their fucking lives, clearly got picked last in PE when they were at school. They clearly got bullied in school as well. That's why they're like lashing out and over officiating, and they've got like this fucking mad control over the game, this power hungry trip that they're on. Get the fuck out of my game, man. It's an absolute disgrace, the over officiating in this country. These pompous arseholes are too much trying to get involved in the game and become the star. It's a shambles. It's an absolute shambles to rob the fans of a goal like that in the last second of the game. You're taking away the whole drama of the sport that we all grew up loving. How dare you go back and disallow that on a fucking computer screen? How does that benefit anyone? It doesn't benefit Manchester City, who it should have benefited because it was our advantage. Yeah, we're now a goal down in a title race, knowing that we've won titles on goal difference before. That could be the difference come the end of the season. Szoboszlai is now suspended for Liverpool, so they've lost in the moment as well. So what has this referee gained by fucking disallowing that goal? Szoboszlai's fouled Haaland first. Yeah? Then Haaland's fouled Szoboszlai. Cancel them both out and let the fucking goal stand. Why have we got to try and get ourselves involved in things that don't need to be messed with? Just fuck off. Nobody wants to know your opinion. Your job is to be invisible on that pitch. Invisible. Nobody should know your name. The best referees in the world are the ones that blend in. And the fact that even after an amazing comeback win like that against Anfield, against Liverpool at Anfield, the main talking point again is fucking VAR. Like, how? How? We should be talking about the drama of a late penalty, the drama of a late goal scored from practically the halfway line because the goalkeeper's up the pitch. And here we are again talking about fucking VAR, man. It just kills the game. It kills the passion. Like, I feel like I've not celebrated a goal properly since that Champions League fixture against Spurs when those goals were getting disallowed. It's draining the life out of me. And people wonder why there's more and more empty seats year on, year out, and why the atmospheres are getting worse and worse and worse. It's because of these fucking arseholes. These power-hungry, pompous wankers who are so petulant and petty that they want to have their name up in lights and they want to be on the TV and have their decision talked about when it shouldn't be them that we're talking about. It should be the players. Nobody grew up loving football because they had a favourite fucking referee. And here we are again. Winds me the fuck up big time. Get rid of it. If you can't do it properly, get fucking rid of it until you've sorted it out. Because I'm fed up of it, man. And I know all the match-going fans will be fed up of it as well. It's an absolute shambles. Week in, week out, we're talking about incorrect decisions that have been made from VAR. Which, in hindsight, it was a good idea in the first place to eliminate the obvious errors. But even that they can't get right now, even taking 6-7 minutes to look at it. It's still subjective. It still comes down to one petulant knobhead looking at a screen and deciding whether he himself thinks it's a goal or thinks it's a penalty. So why does it matter whether it's a dickhead sat up there in the stands or a dickhead stood on the pitch? Because they're going to come to the wrong conclusion anyway. So you might as well just bin it off. So then at least we can start celebrating goals again. Listen, if they want to go away and make it a perfect system, then fair play. But for now, the way VAR's set up currently, it needs fucking scrapping. Because it will be the death of this sport. I am telling you now. And again, it's still one of the reasons why I think people aren't as bothered to go to the fucking ground nowadays. Genuinely. It's an absolute disgrace, man. But I don't want to spend too much time talking about it because luckily it didn't take anything away from the result in the end. But if it comes to the end of the season and we end up losing a PL title off one fucking goal difference wise, and we come back to this, the referee making it out like he's done us a favour by going back and sending Szoboszlai off. Fuck off, mate. It's a shambles, man. It needs to be fucking looked at big time. Sick to death of seeing Howard Webb come out every Monday explaining why they've got it wrong. If you get it, they get it wrong just as much as a referee would on the pitch, just officiating it by himself. Get fucking rid of them. Get people in who understand the game and know the sport. Do you know what they should be doing? Any player now that gets injured at a young age and ends up ruining the career and means that they can't play football anymore, they should have a system where they can put them straight into training to become like a Premier League referee. Get guys involved who have grew up playing the sport, who understand how it works, who just have genuine common sense, who knows what it feels like to be a fan. Because these guys aren't cutting it. These fucking gold-tie prefects from school who have failed policemen and are just on a power trip. It's a fucking disgrace. Common sense, man. Just say both the fouls have cancelled each other out. Let's just stick with the goal so we don't have to waste time going to a screen. We don't have to fucking steal a goal away from the fans who've just seen a last minute killer at Anfield. It's honestly shocking, man. I'm getting sick of it. Luckily, we got the win. Listen, Rob, I didn't kick you, mate. I just muted you for a sec because you were saying you kept on spamming the same thing. Listen, I'm fuming as well, and I have been fuming for weeks. Surely you've watched me on here ranting week in, week out. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm not kicking you, bro. I appreciate everyone's opinions. But at the end of the day, we've just won at Anfield. I've got to be able to be positive as well, man. It can't. What do you expect me to come on and rant about after we've just won at Anfield in front of fans for the first time in like 25 years, man? I've just been on my rant about VAR then. So there you go. You got your bit of negativity out of me. But you were saying you were seething or something. I don't know why you were seething. I don't know how you can be seething after watching that game. But yeah, there we go. Fucking VAR, man. Get it in the bin. I'm at the point now where I'd rather just see it gone. Completely gone. I get it, bro. I get it. People haven't been... Some people have been dropping stinkers recently, and fair enough. Once you give me a chance to explain, I did say that Semenyo was poor today. But I don't agree with you on Bernardo. I thought Bernardo was immense today. So, yeah. Yo, Harrison, big up, man. Thank you for the super chat. Liverpool fan here. The VAR is a disgrace, honestly. Well, everyone thinks that, mate. Every fan, pretty much. Every fan of every Premier League club thinks it's a disgrace. The only people that don't seem to is the PGMO and the Premier League. So they just think that. I genuinely don't even know what they fucking think nowadays, because it's clearly a broken product. So I don't get how we're still sticking with it as much as we are. Go on, Pulper. What about now? I agree, Ethan, mate. I thought he was superb today. Bernardo. Superb. Him and Gay was joint man of the match for me, if I can do that. If I can fence it and give man of the match, it's for both of them together. He's not, no. Believe it or not. Can you not tell by the accents? Where with? Right, it's 9 o'clock, people. I think that's enough positivity for today, maybe. People don't like positive J, you know. This might be the most negative chat I've seen for months, you know. Who would have thought that the win at Anfield would have brought the most negativity in the chat for all that time? Right, everyone, big up for coming on. Over 200 people in here the whole time, and we're like 15 people away from hitting 2,000 subscribers, man. Let's get there before the end of today, and then we can sort something out for next weekend. We need 8 more. Just go and tell people to subscribe, man. Let's get over the line like City did today. We need negative J. Bro, he could be back in 2-3 days. Don't worry. Like, it's only one game. It's only one game. Yeah, Ron, on the whole, I think 80 minutes was pretty poor, to be fair, but it doesn't matter if we got over the line in the end, especially at a fucking Anfield, man. I'd take a win at Anfield by a nuke, like, fucking bouncing off the stadium and the ball just bouncing in the net. And I'd take any win at Anfield, genuinely. Every other game I watch, I'm more asked about the performance. I do get it, but at Anfield, man, any dirty way possible, I'll take it. Right. I'm going to sign off, people. Super Bowl tonight as well for all the Americans as well. I will be watching. I was debating doing a watch-along for it, but I think it's going to be a pretty boring game. 2 good defenses in it, so I can see it being pretty low scoring, if I'm honest. But yeah, we'll see how we get on. For everyone who's new, for everyone who's joined, please, please, please like, subscribe, and hype the channel. Become a member if you'd like to as well. We're so close to 2K subscribers, man. I'd fucking love it if we got there before the end of tonight. I think we're currently on 1996, so we're 4 away, people. Hit the sub button if you haven't already. I appreciate you all as always. I've tried to be positive tonight. I've tried to be negative as well about the VAR, give you a little bit of a mix. And we'll be back midweek for a reaction of the next game. But for now, let's enjoy this, man. Let's enjoy and try and be happy for once. But yeah, I'm going to jump on the panel show now, see what they're saying, see if Pulpy tries to wheedle his way out of this gay chat. But yeah, until then, big up to you all for jumping on, and I'll catch you all soon. See you in a bit, people. Thank you all.